There folks, it's Handmade by Shirley here. Welcome back to my channel and thank you to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate it and hope you're enjoying what I'm putting up. I've come on today, I've kind of planned it, I've kind of not. So what I've got is I've got some new gummy pants dies and some stencils. So just do a quick show you. I got these. This one is just stencil number 6 and this is stencil number 7. That's kind of like a splat stencil. That's more of a, I don't know, sort of could be foliage or something. So I will use them. I'm not using them today. I also got lovely bumblebee, the window and shutter, which I'm using today. You always get a little freebie, so I've got this tiny wee leaf. You can see the difference in size compared to the other ones. Some florals. These are my older ones that I had already. I've got a lamb as well, and that's fine. So I'm using the window and shutter today, and also some of the spring flowers that I got the last time. So I'm using the crocus and the dandelion. And I've already pre-cut these out twice. Because what I wanted to do, I thought I could make a nice card with the 2 shutters. I've cut 4 of each so that I can double them up because it just gives it a wee bit more rigidity. And what I thought to make the window box, I've used the shutter again and I'm going to put it that way and pop the flowers at the back, and then we're going to use a wee bit of vellum for a kind of blind. See where it goes. Okay, so I thought I would start off by colouring in with some coloured pencils my shutters and window. So first of all, what I'll do though is I'm going to double these up with the glue and then we can colour them in. So, and you could just, if you had a die similar to this or you had these particular ones, you could just do them like straight down onto your card. I just agree with Christine Stokes, who I follow on here on YouTube, that it just makes it a wee bit, gives it a wee bit more rigidity. So we just pop these all together. It depends on the dies. These dies are quite small, so I mean, they are quite small die cuts in comparison to some die cuts that I've got. So I don't even have any on the table to show you, but they are, they're quite small in size. So sometimes just doubling things up just makes it a bit stronger on your card. So drop that, so that's that, and then we've got what I'm going to use as the window box at the bottom here. Okay. So now I'm going to colour these in as well. So, and then I'm just trying to see, so this, if this is the window box, I'm trying to see if I need to double these up or if I just do separate ones and put that at the back. And then we would pop it on, kind of, probably can't see it very well in that mat. Let's pop a bit of paper underneath so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So obviously we're going to colour these in, we're not going to leave them white. I mean, you could have them white, but I think a wee bit colour will look nice. So that's going to be your shutters. And then what I thought was put these onto here. could double them up, but maybe I don't need to, because I'll just slot that into the back there, and then just turn this round that way. You'll see that there's a slightly the longer outer part and a shorter inner part, so I just thought I would pop that onto the bottom like so, and it would look like that. So that's what I plan to do. So if I've got some colour pencils here that I use for my I've taken up drawing and colouring with somebody called Bonnie Snowden in the UK. So I've bought these lovely pencils from Castle Arts, and they are soft touch wax pencils, and they're really nice. So I thought if I use some of them just to colour in. So let's just find a colour we would like, if I can get some of the... There's 120 colours in this set, and yeah, sometimes it's quite difficult to decide what colour. So we've got, there's a brown one called a raw umber. Let's try raw umber. So we'll just go over it a bit. And we've already got the embossing onto from the die cut in here, so that helps as well. So I can just go down slightly so you can perhaps see a bit more. I'll pop these over to the side for a second. So I will put another colour on that as well, because I want to try and hide the white. I don't really want the white popping through. And the same on the box, or whatever one it's going to be. And then the window pane. So it's nice that these wee die cuts actually show you the sort of, it's as if it's the wood, the wood markings. It's quite nice, that. So that obviously sort of embosses as you cut. So just do around the edges as well, a little bit more. Right, I'm going to come in with another colour. So that one was raw umber, but I mean, you could colour these with any pens. You could colour them with pencils, or you could colour them with alcohol, markers, whatever you fancied. Right, this is a slightly darker one called brown ochre. But as I say, they are just pencils I've bought to use for drawing portraits and landscapes, and they're good. They are good. They're highly recommended. They're really good. So let's just put a wee bit there and a wee bit kind of there to make it look like it's where the lines are. You could kind of put, see how there's kind of lines in it. So where the lines are, you can kind of put the darker type colour. I'm not really doing any particular shading or anything here. It's just kind of following these longer lines and just filling it in. There we go. Just try and go down that edge and down these sides. Oh, want a line like that really. And then I might put a wee bit ochre in, because that will be nice. Well, right, so that's those done. Let's find an ochre one. Had one here, which was, what's this one? Yellow ochre. Let's try a little bit of yellow in it. Just, yeah, that's quite nice as well. Just looks a wee bit more realistic with that in it. Yep. And we'll do some on the window as well. Just trying to do the inside as well a little bit to get rid of these sort of white lines, but I won't get rid of everything, but that's okay. Just to give it a bit more realistic, I think that's fine. And then I want to start doing the flowers as well. So we want to get a bit of a green, so I've got lots of greens so I don't want it to be too bright a green, so I'm going to go for one called Oxide of Chrome, this one, and I'm going to do the leaves, so move that up a bit and we'll do these leaves. So this is quite a kind of darker green colour, and I will put a lighter green in as well. Because it's so small, it's really, they are really quite small dies, but you do get used to working with them eventually. So that's one of them, and I'll just change that, so that, if you're interested, if you had, that was Oxide of Chrome, but I will put these on the description bar just in case anybody is interested in finding out what they're called. But as I say, it's not, try to look for something that kind of matches with this a bit. I think I'll go for this one. This one is leaf green middle. So as I say, these are soft touch wax pencils, and they're not, they're I just thought I'd use them. As I say, I've bought them for doing some pet portraits and some landscapes in pencil. So yep. So really just use anything that you've got in your craft stash. I would say try and keep to sort of more pastel colours though. Not too bright, gaudy colours, if you know what I mean. Right, we've got this one of the dandelion. I'll just do it as well. And the stalk. There we go. Pop that one back in and just do a different colour again, which is chrome green. Just gives it a slightly different colour. You probably won't see that one much anyway, because it's going to be at the back. Right, so the next thing I just need to do is colour in the flowers. So I think I'm going to do them in pink a purple. So I've got this one, that's not it. I don't want it to be too bright, so let's go for the purple first. So let's go for lavender. So this is just called lavender. And then I'll hold that tiny wee head. And I'll do that as well because I think I'm going to do these single. I thought I was going to double them up, but I think to fill up, to make the basket look full, I think, or window box, should I say, look full, I think I need to do it separate. So that one was called lavender, and we've got light lavender as well, which we could just pop over as well over the top, and will not take too much longer because the video will go on far too long. That'll do. And then I'm going to do the yellow dandelion. So we have got lemon yellow, we'll do lemon yellow. So just holding that. And that bit too. And then we might do a little bit darker. So we've got Naples yellow as well, which is a wee bit darker. So that gives a bit of a contrasty. That's fine. I think that will do. So pop these away. Oh, I didn't put that green one away, did I? Oh, where did it come from? Up here. Oh, 120 pence. Right, so what I'll do now, I'll just want to pop these two together just to make that slightly a bit more rigid. The glue is going to come out. Come on, glue. Out you come. Oh, chings, that's far too much now. That's going to go everywhere, isn't it? Let's just pop that down here. Right. And then pop that on top and get it lined up. Line it up. Come on. That's better. Right. Just let me wipe this away before I get stuck in it. And I had this piece of, I'll bring you up a bit. Not wrong way, sorry people. Just leave it there, I'll bring you up slightly, very slightly. Right, so I had this wee piece I thought I would use as a wee blind. It was just a piece of vellum that I had. So I'm going to just pop that on the back. So I just need to pop a little bit glue on. Oh, see that glue's now squeeching out all over the place. Where's that bit off? I don't need that amount. So it's just a piece of vellum that I've ripped and it sort of looks like a blind. So I'm just going to stick that onto the back there at the top, like that. So you can see it kind of looks like it's got its that's a blind, or maybe I should do it over a bit. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. I just press that down, and then, I mean, you could, I did think about doing curtains at the back, but then I changed my mind. I think my son has just arrived. I've just seen his car go past. So what I would do is I'll pop this on to the back of here, and so just pop one on that side and one on that side, like that. Let's just see what that looks like. Yep, that looks good. Let me bring them up slightly, and then that would go on there, and we can just pop that in the back as well. Like so. And that will dry clear. And then pop that on there, and oh, I've got some glue, and then pop that on too. So we'll just quickly pop them on. So we're going to have the window roughly there. So one shutter there roughly. And our window. Pop that in there. You could put something behind as well to make it look like you've got a vase in the window or something, or you could put a background, anything you liked really. So that looks good. And then pop onto the front here my window box, like so. Just like that. I just think that's so pretty. I'm really chuffed with that. We just move it on a bit, and then what you can do is pop that onto your base card and put a little, maybe that's too big a card, I've got a smaller card here, so yeah, pop that onto your base card and then add a little sentiment. It could be new home or something like that. So that's my idea, and I'll pop my card onto my social media, which is Handmade by Shirley, at Instagram and at Facebook. So thanks for watching, and hope you'll try it. Be back soon. Bye for now.